Dear students, let's create the first class in object-oriented programming. A simple way of creating programming. Now you can use your Android mobile phone for this purpose also. You can download coding C or coding C++ compiler or other types of compilers available in the Play stores for running and executing and writing the object-oriented programs of C++ or Java or other languages. So this is one of the most simplest way. You can code your program in these compilers and then you can run your programs and you can get the results. So it is one of the most simplest way of programming, learning programs and writing programs in the mobile. So let's create the first class in object oriented programming. You know that we have learned about in C++ about the pre-processors and also about the header files like hash include, iostream.h and using namespace std. We learned about these concepts. So the next thing that we are going to learn about how to create a class. A class is created by writing the reserved word class and then name of the class as we have written here. Hello class. Hello, we are creating one of the most simplest class. You should keep in mind this thing. Okay, class hello, then the class begin from here and then the access specifier public we will discuss about in the next lecture, or you can also find it in the description that access specifier public, protected, private, what is its role, and you can learn it in the link that has been given in the description. So what is then public, what is the meaning of private, what is the meaning of protected, another access specifier you can learn there. So after we are declaring our function say hello here, just a function simple that will write and display hello world message in the program. We have created a class that is named hello and we have created a simple member function that is called say hello, and then we close the function and then we close the class by just ending the class by closing mid braces and putting semicolon here. Okay, so this is the difference, that when we close your class, end your class, then you have to put semicolon after the mid braces. Okay, so after that we write the main program and main function and begin of the main function. We now add here you are going to learn the concept that we have to create an object of this class. Each and every class that want to use its member functions and member data. So for that purpose we will say that for that purpose you have to create their objects. Member function and member data can be accessed by their member by their objects. So we are going to create an object here, hello h. H is the name of the object that we are going to create. We have created here of the class hello. Okay, then we link our member function with, we access our member function with the help of linking operator that is called dot operator. We can also access by the arrow operator. We will learn about this concept inshallah in the next lecture. H dot say hello will help us to access our member function. If we just compile this program, so it is compiled successfully and now we will run this program. So you watching the result hello world. So this is the you can say message that we have written and we have accessed by through our object. So this was hello world. Clear? We have written here. If we change method, my for example I write this as my first class, my first OOP class and object. Clear? We are just writing this our first class and object. We have just written it. Now we will again compile our program. Clear? It has been successfully compiled and now we will run our program. Now you will see the result here. My first OOP class and object. Clear? We have created this. So this is the way in which you create, we can create our class and object in the C++. Okay dears, so we can also write similar types of programs like you can know that it is just we have written a simple program. We can also write a program where we have just describe our you can say member data or member function there. For example, if I just write hello like this one, that which I want to say, you should make it clear that I have created a class here that is named as student, class student. Okay, so we have created as class student. We have used an access specifier public, and we declare the data members, integer roll number, string name, float percentage of the student that he obtained. Then we have created the main function. Then we created an object of the student class that is called std object. We created std object, and now we have just assigned constant values to these you can say member data that we have declared in our class. So we also connected that s dot roll number, mean we are going to read roll number for our student. We are going to student object, we are going to read the name for our student object. Similarly, we are going to read the percentage of our student. So you can we have just created one object here. We can create many objects as we have. First we have just assigned the values, and then we just print out the values like cout student roll number, the std roll number, then so on, so on, so on. We have just assigned the values, and we created we print the values. Now try to compile the program. Okay, so the program is compiled successfully. Now we are going to run the program. Okay, so the program is run, and you are seeing on the screen that student roll number is 101, student name is this one, and the percentage is 98.2. So this is the way in which we can declare member data, and also then we can declare and we can print the data in the program. So this is the way in which we can assign member data in the program. So this is the way by which we can do it. Okay, so further we can also create many objects too. Okay, in this program we are trying to create many objects too. So creating multiple objects in the program, we are going to do it by this way, that making it clear, and then pasting the programs. So now the same program here, the same you can say roll number, std name, and percentage, but we have created student 1, student 2, two objects we have created here. We can also create multiple objects too, and now we just assign the values to those objects by doing this way. Okay, and then we have just printed those values, and when we run the program, you will see that both the objects will provide us the result. First try, we will compile the program. So the program has been compiled successfully. Then we'll try to run the program. The program has been run, and you are watching the result on the screen. Roll number 101. Okay, for student 1 object, the data has been printed. For the student second object, the data has been printed. So in this way, we create multiple objects. Any multiple objects mean for student class we created student 1 object and student 2 object. We can also create student 3, student 4, and similar other objects. We can also create BA student, math students, chemistry student, physics students, and computer science students too. Okay, so this is the way in which we create the objects, create member functions, create member data. Okay, so this is the way of learning of these programs. Okay, similarly we can also create other functions of the classes, mean we can create methods in the class also. So this is the way by which we can create methods in the class. So let's see how we will do it. So by doing for this purpose, as I have told you that I am using the compiler of the mobile compiler for this purpose. So you will see that we have created a simple program, class sample, and then we have just declared as access specifier public, and we have write a function print text1 and print text2. We have just used these two methods that's here, and then void print value, we are passing an integer value to it. Okay, and then this value will be printed as we want to print it, and what value we will pass by the parameter, the value will be printed. So we have created an object sample obj, and then we have linked our member function with our objects. So, and we have passed one value that is called 101 to the print value function, and now we will compile. First we will compile the program, and then we will run the program. So after doing this, we are going to get the result in this way. Their value is 101. Clear? So what we have just print there, look and see that we have just print what value we have just print include help.com, and let's learn together. These two messages has been just printed by the functions text1 and text2, and one value has been passed in there. This is the way by which we can write method of the function, mean member functions of the function. We have discussed that there is a difference between events and methods of the class. Events are same among all the class functions objects, and the methods are each and every object has its own method, particular unique method, there a unique function that is called method. Okay, so I think in this lecture we have learned about creating classes, declaring member data, declaring member functions, and also creating multiple objects. I think it would be sufficient for this. Inshallah, in the next lecture we will try to learn more about the object oriented concepts. Thank you, dears. Thank you very much.